Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angelscope, and we're here for monthly Angelscope for the sign of Capricorn for the month of April 2021. So before we begin, I'd just like to welcome anyone who's new to my channel and the YouTube community here. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do that if you enjoy the content. So before I get any further, I would like to just introduce the format because I'm doing something a little different in that I'm first of all using a new tarot deck. This is called the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radleigh Valetine. And I'm using one deck this time. So still going to be using the card on the left will be from the Major Arcana. It will also have the Archangel associated with the Major Arcana cards that you will be working with. So the Archangel that will be working with you for this month. And the Major Arcana represents the big themes, the big lessons, the big influences you're seeing or patterns you're seeing in your life at this time that have been sort of looming around for a bit. And that really sticks out to you. And then the card on the right will be the message from your guardian angel and the divine prescription. They all supply and support of the major theme. So the minor arcana themes will be cards from ace through 10, the different suits, as well as the court cards. And these things will represent the minor lessons in your life, the day-to-day events, the events that are possibly the way that major arcana lesson is playing out in your life, okay? And it usually is something that's sort of a shorter span of your attention. So we'll be looking at that it may represent people that are in your life and or something with your personality, etc. So just be aware and open to in your heart, the messages from your angels. So let's take a deep breath together. So I'm, for some reason, seeing a boat on a river or like a riverbank or stream. And it reminded me of the Six of Swords. And for some reason, I saw the name Pollock, and the name that comes to me is Rachel Pollock, who is a tarot master, huge influence. And she's a sort of in the tarot world, sort of like one of the major teachers of the tarot movement, especially her book, The 78 Degrees of Wisdom. So this may mean, since this reminds me of the Six of Swords, it sort of gives me a sense of moving in a new direction. And you might be finding a mentor or spiritual teacher that comes into your life and just helps you to sort of, turn in a whole new direction, or to get to, you've been searching for this path and you didn't know what it was, and all of a sudden this person just illuminates this path for you. Okay? So they're showing me an open book that this, and I feel like that's the blueprint that your guardian angel holds for you at all times, that this person is tapping into, through your guardian angel is speaking to their guardian angel to get this message across to you. And they just showed me a little mushroom growing underneath a tree on this bank. And when I see mushrooms, this tells me about the fairies are present, and it's a message of abundance. And it had sort of this purple green energy. So this ties right into the archangel that we're all working with for this month, who's bringing the monthly theme of abundance, healing, and prosperity and manifestation. So Archangel Raphael came in when I started the meditation for the videos, the Angelscopes for this month, and an elephant, a very light jade elephant, and that's why I placed these pieces here, who had robes that curled and folded over the sides, and he came across as an ascended master. Now Jupiter, the planet Jupiter, represents expansion and all those things I just said, and its ascendant aspect is Jambe. So I feel like Archangel Raphael and his elephant comes down through this ascendant aspect of the planet to bring visions, because they work with the third eye. Your third eye is associated with the planet Jupiter in the fifth dimensional chakra. It's a crystal ball with green energy, emerald green energy in it. And if you think about visualization and manifestation, you get it, right? And so you have an opportunity. That mushroom looked like it was, like it just, like the first one that just shot up, very, very like a baby mushroom. And I feel like something new, something magical is going to pop up for you. And I feel like, because of its color, and it feels like a surprise, this shift in direction, and it's going to change your life. So how that form of abundance comes, whether it's through a teacher, and I'm just saying that because of the name Pollock, but someone who inspires you in a new movement, in terms of your passions. So be open to this. Be very, very open to this. And it feels amazing. And this feels like what you needed. You've been in something, Capricorn, that just maybe feels like you've had enough of it. You work very hard. We know you're dedicated. We know you never give up on anything. And this might be really difficult for you to figure out how to let go and to change gears, because you're so dedicated and to what you do, and you put your time and energy in. And starting something new it's exciting, but it also, you're kind of easily rooted, and so abrupt changes like this may not be easy for you. But you're capable when you apply yourself to anything, and you have the capacity for this. Now they're writing. So let's take a look at the card that, you'll be working with, the Archangel Hanio, the Moon card. And let's see. I think right now the Moon is in Capricorn. So it says, listen to your intuition and pay attention to the signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry, let go of fears, revelations that will make everything clear. Okay, so this is Archangel Haniel. Her name means the glory of God. And she works with the moon cycles here. So what you can do is, what the advice here is, don't let your emotions get to you. Don't let the self-talk sort of talk you out of an opportunity. Things may not be clear right away, as we've been saying, but soon enough they will become clear. And this guide, or this mentor, or this expert, or this conversation that will happen will provide you the clarity that you need. And just know that this is a message from your guardian angel. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the card, the message from your guardian angels. So this is appropriate here, because what it's showing you, and I need to move these up, I'm sorry. What it's showing you is that This is a card about moving on and leaving things behind. This is the Eight of Water. And it says the need to move on, seeking more from life than what you are experiencing. This is like, this is true. You'll know this because this is something better than what you deserve more. And you've probably been saying this to yourself. You give a lot, you're valuable asset to anyone, any job or anything that you're involved in. And so you deserve more. And the only way that, nothing's going to change unless you change it, Capricorn, because, they're not going to let you go. They're not going to come and say, man, you work too hard. You ever thought about doing something else? They're not going to do that. They're not using you, but they're going to take advantage of your availability and your dedication and commitment. And yeah, you can't blame them, right? You do your job too well. So it's got to be you who recognizes this, and you've got to be the one to say, yeah, it's time. So start looking and seeing what's out there. See what Archangel Michael is just coming through, and he's going to help you, give you the courage to find your new purpose. So you can call upon him to help you to find your new purpose. You can call upon Archangel Hanio to illuminate your heart and your soul, to be open up to these possibilities, the things, the potential and things that you're not seeing. Okay? It says a spiritual quest. So you're going to be feeling like you're on a spiritual quest because your soul is looking, is searching. So trust this. Don't try to, shoot. Don't try to put it off to the side or put it out of your mind or try to get it to be silent. Choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities. See, all of this, leaving home, leaving a job or something like this. There's a move, whether it's physical or emotional, mentally, but I really feel that it requires your footsteps, because the one thing in this card always shows somebody's in the process of moving, walking, going somewhere. All right? And look at him. He's there looking up at the moon, scratching the back of his head. So pay attention to the moon cycles for the right time to make this new move. Okay? All right. So, Capricorn, I feel like that's really your reading here. And so I send you lots of love and angel blessings. And if you're looking for an angel reading, you can contact me at theangelschool.com/the service page. You can go to that webpage. And I've been offering for a year now, since the pandemic. I think April was the time I started it. My half-hour reading for $77. I've extended the time to 1 full hour. So now you can get a full hour reading with me at this lower cost. This is just to help us offset the impact of the pandemic. And we're all going through these changes, and we're all searching, and this is all good. Okay? So what you would do is go there, select the half-hour reading as it is. There's no special button. But within 24 hours on the first business day, I will send you a confirmation email noting the special offer for 1 full hour. It will also include in that email instructions for you to submit your hour and days of availability so that I can set up an appointment for you. Just be aware that it may be 2 to 3 weeks before you get an appointment, meaning an actual appointment. I will get back to you usually within 3 to 5 days with an appointment from the time I get back your information, usually 3. And just also be aware that there are no restrictions or limitations, okay? So if you had a reading before, this doesn't matter, all right? So Capricorn, hang in there. Have a beautiful month, and God bless you.